El día de hoy estoy muy emocionada porque voy a probar este juego, lo cual yo siento que va a estar padre. Yo quiero creer. Porque yo amo los musicales, o sea que eh, bastante. Entonces, pues no sé, vamos a ver qué pasa. A ver. Ay, Olis, apenas voy a empezar, así que vamos a ver de qué trata este juego. Nomás que quiero meterme a mi live aquí para checar los comentarios aquí. No puedo. Hmm. Tal vez si me busco. Espérenme, voy. A esto ya me voy a poder ver. Me tuve que buscar, así literalmente el buscador. Pero bueno, vamos a... Nomás quiero aclarar que sí me está escuchando bien. Yo creo que sí. Quiero crearlo. Ok, vamos a darle pues. Que estoy demasiado emocionada por esto. Ok, ¿qué es? Ah, New Game. A ver, déjenme como... Qué emoción. ¿Qué coño tengo que hacer? Ok, agarro, dice... Empezar juego, por favor. Ya, lo quiero, lo necesito ya. A ver. Esto es como ver una movie, yo siento. No sé, nunca he jugado un juego así de que... Pero let's see.
4 hours. 4 hours in a rented gym that still smells like socks and childhood trauma. And where did it get us? Other than bored?
Esperen, ¿saben qué?
The
Quiero
band was...
ponerle los... ¿Cómo le podré poner de que... subtítulos en español para que si alguien lo quiere... Language on. ¿Sí están on? Porque... Ah, ok. So, yo pensaba que se ponían... Pues bueno, ahí me dice. Si quieren que le cambie a español, pues le cambiamos a español. Dependiendo que voten. Pero bueno, vamos a seguirlo en inglés.
Wasn't even looking for anything specific. We just wanted change. We wanted to see who was out there, if they'd show up. Well, they showed up all right.
You know, I had a dream where this exact thing happened. Except we were on stage. And naked.
We were auditioning.
Not all of us. Okay, it was just me. I was naked. I think this went better.
A ver, dice que you're trying to make me feel better. Maybe we should try that. Oh my god. Maybe we should try that. Dice, es que la morra estaba diciendo algo de que había estado desnuda o algo así. Y no, la verdad no escucho muy bien todo completo, pero esas son las opciones. Que lo está haciendo sentir mejor, que podría ser peor y que deberíamos intentar eso. Le voy a poner que deberíamos intentar eso. A ver si es a lo
Hey,
que me
we should
refiero o a lo
consider
mejor
that.
estoy mal
We could be the
pensada yo.
Naked Band, coming soon to
Ah,
a
no, se está
really
hablando de lo
private
correcto.
auditorium near you.
You know, somehow I believe you'd actually do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with a hard no. Okay, let's just wrap this up. Kaz, do you need a ride?
Just to Brian's. I'm crashing on his couch until I get a new place.
What? You said it'd be 2 days.
You know you like having me around. Whatever.
Have you heard yourself snore?
Pasad la morra.
Hey, Grace, you okay? I know you've been kind of loose ends since you left college. I was just hoping tonight would cheer you up.
You're the best. I'm okay. I'm frustrating. No, it's frustrating. I know you meant well. Ah, me pueden comentar en el chat, ¿eh? Según yo, a ver, déjenme ver algo rápido. Ok, no hay mensajes. No tenemos ningún espectador. Bueno, no importa. Yo lo estoy grabando. Así que... No sé por qué se trabó así de que... Bien feote. Pero yo espero si esté cargando, pero bueno. You're the best. I'm okay. I'm frustrating. I know you meant well. Mm. You're the best.
You're always looking out for me, Freddie.
Well, that's the deal, right? Best friends to the end.
Right. I just wish it wasn't always so one-sided.
Hey, hey, don't worry about that. Really, Grace. You'll get through this.
Music is your life, Freddie. You're the drummer, the lyricist. All of this was your idea. I wish I knew where I fit.
I think you fit. You know that, right?
Yeah.
You coming?
I'm gonna hang out a bit and lock up. I'll see you at home.
At home, o sea que viven juntas, creo. Algo así, pues.
Lost at sea, with no sails, not a breeze. I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
Y tome acá toda mi atención, ¿ok? Que esto se escucha muy lindo. Empezamos deep, empezamos emocionales.
Too much, or is it just me? Everything I set upon unravels at my feet. Everything I've learned wasted on a girl who doesn't know how to be free.
Ok, está hablando de una chica. Pero...
Like a boat lost at sea.
Como que está sad por una girl,
No
tal vez.
sails, not a breeze.
Y alguien la está viendo, la está
I am
escuchando. Se está enamorando porque canta hermoso. Yo estoy enamorada.
waters, no star to be seen. Oh,
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt. I heard you from outside. My name's Calliope.
Calliope.
You have an amazing
Tengo
voice.
una duda.
I
Tengo una
hope
duda
you know
y lo voy a
that.
hacer ahorita que según yo no hay viewers. A ver, vamos a ver. Uy, si hay alguien. Es que lo quiero poner en español para ver si cambian las canciones. O sea, si cambian o ponen subtítulos o cómo es la dinámica. Pero quiero ver. Vamos a intentarlo. Options. Digamos que Spanish. Subtítulos. ¿Por qué no se pueden poner subtítulos? A ver, vamos a intentarlo. Continuar. Vamos a ver cómo si cambian mucho sus voces Si cambian mucho sus voces.
Sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt.
Okay, ya se puso subtítulos en
I
español.
heard you from
Yes,
outside.
Yes, muy bien. Pero
My
que
name's
ustedes también
Calliope. You have an amazing voice. I hope you know that.
Ay, pero que
thanks.
tapo los subtítulos. Déjenme muevo.
I'm Grace. Are you here for the audition, or...?
Ahí estoy.
Yes. Yes, I am.
Ya se fueron todos, pero te escucharé, ¿segura? Ah, ay, no puse atención que estaba pasando porque me emocioné. Este, pues, pero te escucharé. A ver, vamos a ver.
Okay. Did you, bring an instrument or some music?
I kinda bring my music wherever I go.
All right.
Me gusta el estilo de esta chica. De la de negro, pues.
With the fire furious, I have burned my tongue. Grief from all the promises, too many dreams.
Suena celestial.
All the steps I didn't take and paths proved untrue. Is there any path through?
Like a boat lost at sea.
Oh, I'm about to
With no
rest.
sails, not a
You
breeze.
still have your life ahead.
I am drifting cold waters, no star to be seen.
All things that lose their way can find it again. There is no inertia in the ocean.
¿Qué dice? Dígito tributo. Astuta, imparable, encantadora. ¡Wey! ¡Qué difícil! ¿Por qué me hacen así esto? Imparable, astuta, imparable, encantadora, X. Imparable, astuta. Imparable, güey. Quiero ser imparable.
Maybe if I paddle hard enough, I'll fight the waves, try to be tough. Can I belong to the sea?
¿Qué pasa?
Wow. What was that?
Your song was just so wonderful. I had to finish it with you. I hope that's all right.
No te voy a
I
decir
also
qué
know what it
intensita.
feels like to be lost. To feel as if you have no place to turn. That's why I had to come inside.
Dime, mami, ¿cuál es el problema? ¿Cuál es? Me alegra que estés aquí. No, ¿qué dice? ¿No viniste a la audición? Ay, no sé cuál de esos dos. ¿Me digas cuál es el problema? ¿O no viniste a la audición? Güey, ¿por qué me hacen esto? ¿No viniste? Dime.
Well, I know why I feel that way, but what's your story?
I'm reaping what I've sown, I think. This has been a very long time coming.
Ouch. Sounds harsh.
May I ask you why you feel so adrift?
No más.
You're so young.
Parte de la vida.
Surely your life is just beginning.
No, pues vamos a que esto sea intenso, que esto sea. Vamos a hablar con cuidado. Ah, no, ser sincera. Ser sincera. Vamos a abrirnos.
You would sound stupid.
Try me.
Well, I left school because I didn't feel like I belonged there, but I still haven't found my place. What am I supposed to do? Where am I supposed to go? Shouldn't I have figured this out by now?
Ok, me siento igual.
Those are good questions to ask. I should go.
Yo no sé si mi stream se está viendo, pero yo estoy disfrutando este juego. Y ya me
About
vale
the
verga
audition.
ya.
I'm sure everyone will agree you're in, if you want to be, that is.
I hope to see you again,
Favoritismo.
Grace.
Favoritismo.
Perhaps soon.
Ay,
Right.
ay, perras.
See you then.
They never saw, okay. Acá no. Oh my god, ¿qué va a pasar? ¿Se habrán enamorado? ¿Qué va a pasar? A beberse las penas.
Did you lose your keys, Fred? I thought you'd be. What the? Calliope?
No seas mamá.
I didn't know where else. I'm so sorry, Grace.
Güey, ¿cómo sabe dónde vivía? ¿Qué pedo? What the fuck? ¿Qué pedo, güey? ¿En qué momento llegamos a esto? A ver, ¿cómo me encontraste? ¿Buscaré ayuda? ¿Qué sucedió? Güey, pues es que se está desangrando, o sea, tenemos que actuar ya, ¿no? O sea, o me pongo a platicar con ella de cómo me encontraste, qué pasó, o voy y busco ayuda, o sea, tengo que pensarlo ya. Ah, qué difícil. Hay que dejarla morir. Ah, no es cierto. Pues yo creo que después nos va a decir cómo nos encontró, así que vamos a decir que buscaremos No, a ver. ¿Cómo me encontraste? A ver, dime cómo verga me encontraste.
Why? How? How did you know where I lived?
I followed you. I thought. I didn't want to do this to you. Not like this. I'm so sorry.
What do you mean? Hey! Calliope!
La concha de la madre ya se murió.
Please!
Ven, por no ir a fucking
Please, come
correr a
on.
pedir ayuda, se murió. Pero todo es mi culpa. Yo la maté. Ay.
What? What is that?
Es su alma, weón. A la verga se le metió. No seas mamón. No seas así. Le roba las cosas, ¿no? En chinga. No, espérense, esto es serio, a ver. Mames, ¿qué va a hacer con el cadáver? ¿Y ese vato dónde salió?
Oh, I can wait. Take your time.
Who? Is that my door?
Technically, it's my door. Or our door, maybe? I came as soon as I could.
A ver, necesitamos ayuda. Ya no necesitamos ayuda. Calliope ya se murió. O sea, estabas allá acá y para acá. Ahora, ¿por qué le hiciste esto? O sea, no podemos asumir que se lo hizo. Entonces, a ver, vamos a todos tranquilos. Vamos a preguntarle quién eres.
Hold on. Who are you? How did you get here?
Through the door? I mean, geez, how did you get here?
Mira, pinche sarcástico de mierda. Acá, ¿no?
She really is dead, huh? Man.
No.
So, the course is gonna want to talk to you. Sucks, but, you know.
¿Qué? Explain this to me now, motherfucker. De su pinche
You are gonna
madre.
tell me what's going on right now.
Whoa.
Who are you? How did you get here? What is happening?
All right, jeez. Let me go. Look, I can see you don't know squat about this, so I'm gonna explain real quick, but then you gotta come with me, okay? When Cal died, you saw a shiny thing come out of her, right? That was her soul. That's what made her a god.
A what?
God.
It's in you now, which makes you a god. Surprise, right? With me so far? Cool. Let's go.
¿Qué diablos? Amigos, si comentan, a ver, déjenme ver. Ok, no, no hay comentarios. Ok. Pero les iba a decir que no los podía ver, pero todo está bien, todo está bien.
Where are we?
Sorry to drop you and
Mira,
run,
tiene
but
un
when an
choque
idol
como yo.
dies, there's like 100 different things I gotta do.
No, wait. Where did you bring me? How did we get here?
The chorus can explain.
The car, what the
Don't
fuck is a car,
touch
bitch?
anything. Okay?
Wait! Come back!
No, pues con esas manos, güey, ¿quién va a querer que
Okay.
toque algo?
Yeah.
Perro
I'll
asco.
just wait here and, not touch anything.
O sea, qué obediente salió esta meca, no que es inquebrantable y la verga, o sea, no entiendo nada. Qué decepción. Lleva una eternidad ahí. Y está pensando en galletas, por Dios, el amor de mi... O sea, what the fuck. Today's Halloween or what? Güey, se parece biche Tritón. La otra algo
Our
de Egipto.
beloved sister, the last of the
Ah, es que sí
muses,
son dioses.
has
guapos,
passed
es cierto.
on to you, our new sister, delivered to us by dear sweet Hermes. It's, Grace, yes?
Yes?
Oh, my. You have had quite the day, haven't you?
A ver, esto debe ser un error. De verdad, Calliope está muerta. Güey, ¿cómo que de verdad Calliope? O sea, güey, ¿cómo verga está preguntando si está muerta, güey? Le acaba de tener ahí muerta. O sea, qué pendejada. Esto debe ser un error. ¿Quién eres? Mira, error no es. ¿Quién eres?
Someone died in my arms.
Exacto.
Where is this? How did I get here? Who are you people?
So many questions. This is my office, and I expect you arrived through one of Hermes' portals.
The shiny doorway.
Está chida la puerta.
As for who we are,
Los
well,
colores en general
that
están
does
padres.
require some explanation, I agree. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Athena, goddess of
Athena.
wisdom. This is Apollo, god of prophecy, dressed for the occasion, as always.
Ay,
The wondrous Aphrodite, goddess of love. And the one glaring at you is Persephone, once queen of the underworld. Together, we are the chorus. We rule over the idols, our name for the gods who remain. All of us, hidden in your modern world.
dice, y viven aquí. Momento, los dioses son reales. Espera, ¿qué crea esto? ¿Qué crea esto? No entiendo, pero vamos a preguntarle esto. Porque obviamente viven aquí, güey. O sea, si no, no tener esos cuerpos.
You expect me to believe that gods, sorry, idols, have been living among us for what, thousands of years? You're thousands of years old.
Oh, no, I'm not trying to make you believe anything. Not at all. If you'd like to believe this office is right outside your front door, or that we are, I don't know, actors, religious fanatics, by all means. The only thing I do need you to grasp is that you are here. This is real, and
El
like
güey
it or
viene
not,
emputado, güey. Digo, la güey
it is
viene
happening.
emputada. A ver qué dice. Y viven aquí. Güey, aferrada con que viven aquí. Un momento, los dioses son reales. Dijiste que soy una diosa ahora. Dijiste que soy una puta diosa.
Wait,
¿Qué
you
poderes
said,
tengo, güey?
and Hermes said, that I'm a god now too. And an idol.
That is true.
That thing that came out of her that went into me.
We call it an eidolon, the part of
Eidolon.
Calliope's soul which made her an idol, which now makes you one.
Athena, we are wasting time.
The reason you're here, Grace, the reason why we made you wait so long while we debated, is because we have rules. Those rules mean we can't admit into our ranks a usurper. Never mind a possible murderer.
What do you mean?
I know this will all come as a shock, and I'm so sorry to say it, but I'm afraid you have to die.
O sea, qué mamada, güey, no más porque sí. ¿Qué le decimos? Ni lo sueñes, zorra. Claro que sí.
Die? You don't have that right. What, you think I'm just gonna stand here and...
Grace, please stop.
No, I'm not gonna stop. Who do you think you are, threatening me like that?
Soy la diosa Atenea.
Calliope's blood is literally on your hands.
Le dije que se lavara las manos.
Isn't it?
Oh, she looks so helpless. Maybe we
We should do as we agreed. Calliope's line would end, yes, but what other option do we have? Let a usurper remain an idol?
Justice has to be done, for Calliope's sake.
Ay, cálmate, mamona.
This isn't justice!
Ay, ese cabrón. Chido la rolita.
From this reality.
I'm not hiding, though a little lost here.
If you are lost, little girl, this bears explanation.
Pues dámela, güey.
Dear child, please listen. You have usurped
Aferrada la güey,
muse.
aferrada.
No recourse to be arranged.
But it's unfair.
I know, but our laws cannot
Qué
be
mamada, güey.
changed.
But she came to me.
You must realize there are simple rules. If one of us dies, these rules have been the tools that shield
You must know I didn't
us.
do it. Is it weird this isn't song?
Now that the muse is gone, I'm afraid you'll have to see. The chorus is in accord.
El coro ¿quién será?
Justice won't be ignored.
I disagree.
Anda, perro. Sabía que tenía que caber con
Did I?
alguien.
Hear that correctly?
You've been quiet this entire time, Apollo. Why speak up now?
I grieve Calliope's loss just as much as the rest of you, but I can't let you do this.
He's right. What if Grace speaks the truth? What if Calliope chose her?
And what if Calliope was murdered by her? What if Grace stole her eidolon?
Then we need to find out. Don't you want justice?
Oh, Apollo,
Uy, ¿no que eras
I
muy
thought we'd
sabio,
agreed
que la
if this
puta
was
diosa de la
justice.
sabiduría, güey?
What would you have us do?
Lo demostraré. Bueno, a ver, ¿cómo lo demostraría? O sea, no entiendo. Debemos buscar la verdad. Quiero un juicio. Shit. Debemos buscar la verdad. A ver, ¿cómo lo demostraría? Es que no entiendo. Debemos
There
buscar la
has to be
verdad.
some way to find the truth. Aren't you gods? Couldn't a god, I don't know...
We aren't seriously considering this.
Very well. This one time. I put a motion before the chorus. Do we allow Grace the right to prove her innocence?
Yes, yes, yes.
Yes.
I think so.
Que a
Yes.
la Polo le gustó, ¿no? Lo siento.
Fine.
And there we have it.
¿Puedo vivir?
So, no dying. Am I hearing that right? No Grace getting smited by the gods?
You say Calliope chose you. I would like to believe that. I truly would. You have 1 week to find out what happened, Grace.
What happens after a week?
There will be a trial. If you cannot provide proof of your innocence by then, oh, our original verdict stands.
Que le aviente las galletas en la jeta. Porque no hay esa opción. ¿Cómo encuentro al asesino? Lo haré. Esto es una locura. Pues, ¿cómo le hago, güey?
Can someone explain to me just how I'm supposed to find the truth? I'm not a detective. I don't know anything about the idols.
Well, that's for you to figure out.
I knew you were going to say that. How did I know you were going to say that?
We're not going to keep you, Grace. You have much to do. Before you go, however, a few rules. Do not reveal our existence to the mortal world. This includes mortal authorities that cannot help you. Do not harm another idol. Do not leave the city. Do as the chorus commands. Otherwise, do whatever you must to find the true killer, if they exist.
Ya, mejor de que diga que
Oh,
ya
that's
lo
all?
mató, que perra hueva.
Welcome, dear sister.
And do help yourself
Yo
to
le
a
dije, ya,
cookie.
mátame mejor. No es cierto, amigos. A cookie. ¿A quién se le va a antojar una fucking galleta? Cuando le están diciendo que los van a matar. Pero bueno. Dice: desactiva eventos de tiempo rápido. Ten en cuenta que las canciones no se reproducirán según lo previsto. ¿Qué hora que tengo que hacer? Vamos a mi depa. Fiestón, fiestón, peda. Dejen mover esto, pero.
Grace?
Bien, de que.
Grace!
Disociada.
Hi.
Hi! 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 You're kidding, right? When I came home, the door was wide open. You weren't answering your phone. Kaz and Brian are still out looking for... Grace... We thought something happened to you.
Ay, eso reí. ¿Por qué estás enojada? Pues que.
Did something happen to you?
Sí, güey, me asaltaron acá, ¿no? Me convertí en diosa, mamón. La haría emputar más. Inventaron una historia, no encontraste un cuerpo. What the fuck? Vamos a decirle que nos convertimos en diosa. A ver qué dice, así de que, what the fuck are you talking about?
Yes, but you are seriously not gonna believe it.
Oh, one of those nights, huh? Well, it better be good.
I became a god, Freddy. For real.
You were gone all night. Why didn't you answer your phone? Okay, so what exactly are you the god of? Late night lattes? Skipping band practice?
O sea, ese güey nomás se metió así, ¿o qué?
Freddy? I need to warn you about something.
Yeah? About what? Am I gonna turn to stone? Because that's totally a god thing.
Hi there.
Who is this, Grace?
A la madre.
Why does he have horns?
I did tell you about the god thing, Freddy.
Well, you got me there.
To answer your question, my dear, you see the horns. Because I allow you to see the horns. That's crazy, right? As for who I am, I've been known most often as Pan. So you call me that, if you must call me anything.
Panicito.
Pan, of the Greek gods, Pan, right? What are you, some kind of cosplayer?
The days of idols being called gods are well behind us, I'm afraid, but I assure you, I am the real article. I've come to offer our newest idol a helping hand. Or perhaps two. You do look lost, don't you?
¿Cómo puedes ayudarme? Alguien te envió aquí y podemos hablar frente a Freddy. ¿Qué ganas con esto? Alguien te envió aquí. ¿Cómo puedes ayudarme? ¿Cómo puedes ayudarme, perro?
Help me how exactly? And why? We've never even met.
Uh-huh. Now, how would one acquire friends if one never made an effort to meet strangers?
Yeah, but...
As for the help I can offer, plenty. Unless you feel you can find the murderer on your own. I mean, you could do that.
Se parece al
Maybe.
fauno de Narnia.
Possibly.
Murderer? Wait, there's a murderer? Grace?
Podemos hablar frente a Freddy. Te dije la verdad. Freddy, es culpa tuya, Pan. What the fuck?
So yeah, about that god thing, I wasn't kidding.
While also standing accused of murder, it's quite tragic.
Is there any way you could explain what's going on, Grace?
Mija, ya vayas a su casa, mija.
The prohibition is against revealing the idols to the mortal world. She's not the mortal world, is she? She can be trusted, can't she?
Why do I have the feeling that I'm gonna regret not leaving with Brian and Kaz?
Oh, I can guarantee it.
Okay, Freddy. Have a seat. Let's talk.
No manches.
That's it?
Huh? I guess. Do
¿Qué se supone que le explicó
you
si ni ella
believe in
sabe?
this, Grace?
Tengo pruebas, no sé. Espero que todo sea un sueño. Pues no sé.
You
no
know,
nos
I'm
han enseñado poder
taking
ni
it
nada.
one slow breath at a time. It's been a long night.
Yeah, no kidding. Well, I have a million questions, but I can ask them later. The important thing is that I am here to support my best friend.
Perdón por meterte en todo esto, te lo tomaste muy bien. Eres la mejor de todas.
What did I ever do to deserve a friend like you?
You sat next to me at lunch period, dummy.
Oh yeah, right.
My friendship comes with all sorts of benefits, up to and including the tracking down of supernatural killers.
Such darling camaraderie. It brings a tear to my eye. It truly does.
Speaking of killers.
Whoa. You wound me, dear lady. I've come to offer advice to our newest idol, a foundling who was set adrift most cruelly.
¿Qué ganas con todo esto? ¿Por qué desconfías tanto? ¿Supiste lo que me pasó? A ver qué gana él de
So you're here purely for my sake then? Like a charity case?
My dear sweet girl, as far as you're concerned, I am the god of charity cases.
But you're not, are you? Pan was the god of lust and mischief. Doesn't sound too charitable to me.
Ah, yes. The old tales of the gods. Such antics, such fantasy. Pay them no mind.
¿Cómo sé que no eres el asesino? Ah, pues sí, ¿cómo sabemos que no es el asesino él? O sea, no me lo había preguntado realmente yo.
You know, you could be the killer, for all I know.
Come to mislead you, perhaps. How fiendishly clever of me. Well called, darling.
And maybe even true.
Poor Pan! To be eternally maligned and mistrusted. Alas, and alas, and alas. I doubt there's a line of idols waiting to offer you advice, Grace. But whether you accept mine or not is for you to decide.
¿Qué ganas con todo esto? ¿Cómo supiste qué pasó? Bien a la una vez. Ya,
Okay,
no siga por
I'll
esto,
bite.
por Dios.
What's your advice? I have to admit, I don't really know where to start.
Well, I'm not normally one to run amok telling others how to live their lives. But have you considered using your powers?
My powers.
Music, art, passion. You are the last muse, and all these are now your province.
Chida. El coro comenzó a cantar. Mi territorio parece muy interesante. Me parece interesante.
That does sound kind of cool. Like I'm some sort of rock star idol.
That is it precisely. You draw music out of others, Grace, not only with inspiration, but physically, magically.
Okay, but how does that help me find Calliope's murderer?
Allow me to expedite the process of understanding. Now then, close your eyes. You hear that? It's coming from you. When you sing, what emotion does it summon?
I don't know.
You open your eyes, you look into the crowd, and you feel
powerful.
Grace, you know that you're lost now. You've been given powers you don't understand. I'm the guy who can help you. All that you hear is at your command.
Wait.
No, it's okay, Freddy. This is all me? What do I do?
Start singing.
Now?
Why not? Time's a wasting.
How the hell did you find me? This is the weirdest night I've ever had. And you say I have powers? How could this possibly turn out bad? Am I doing it now?
Brilliant.
I don't follow. Are those really actual horns? And this singing is so hard to swallow. Can you hear me, Grace? What's going on?
So sorry you had to be here for this. I'm in the dark too as you're hearing this. Like I know that I'm in full control, 'cause the words and the tunes I feel here in my soul. If this is a power, I'm not overthinking it. If this was a drink, I'd be drinking it. But someone is dead and I'm losing my head. Like the goat said, this is my time, time to shine. This is my time, time to shine.
Grace, nothing makes sense here. And won't the carpet be covered in fleece? And you said someone died here. Shouldn't we then just call the police?
Can we all loosen up now? Remember, this madness is happening to me. This music makes sense to me somehow. But pulling me round is not what I need.
Is that gonna be here all the time?
How dare you? You don't know me.
If she has to be, pass me some wine.
Grace, is this how you let strangers speak to me?
Good chance I could throw the both of you out. Still got no idea what all this is about. But I don't feel like an amateur wannabe. If this is a dream, then it's gonna be my time. Time to shine.
Yes.
This is my time. Time to shine. I don't need either of you.
Well, what happens next?
How about a solo?
Grace, are you sure about this?
Yes, a solo. Do it. We got time.
I never knew I had that in me. That said, I'll never do that again.
Grace, you're starting to comprehend. Let me show you more, or show me the door.
Good idea. I just sang soprano.
The showing of the door part.
My body's shivering, blood is thickening, skin is shimmering. You guys are bickering.
Grace, you're no longer human. You're so much more. And I knew that the minute I walked through the door.
She's always been special. She's my dearest friend.
And stop pulling at me if it's supposed to be my time. Time to shine. My time. Time to shine.
I don't know what you're thinking, but can I say, I'm not just someone you can push away. I've been by your side nearly every day, and I won't stop for him if it's gonna be your time. Time to shine. Your time. Time to shine.
Grace,
A ninguno que sabe nos usa la verdad.
All right, enough! This isn't a game to me.
Bueno, si
I'm
hubiera
not
elegido a Freddy,
picking sides.
tal vez
My
hubiera sido
life is
Kat.
on the line.
Y me hubiera
Right.
gustado.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, I suppose we did get carried away. But this is your power, Grace. You draw out the passions from within. I trust you can see how that might be useful in your
Sienta algo que
investigation.
obligo a la gente a que cante, pero no tuve control. Lo que sí, es perfecto. Ay, no, no es que dijo, ¿cómo le hago rewind?
You mean no one has a choice but to sing along?
We all have a song in our hearts, Grace. You can make us sing, but the song will always be ours. A muse does not command. She evokes, she elicits, she inspires.
Are you done? You've helped Grace already, right?
Indeed, I have. But I do have one more thing to impart. For all your powers, you still need a place to begin your search. And this I can provide. An address. In the city. Where Calliope was staying, I do believe.
Deberías haber empezado por ahí. ¿Qué?
You have Calliope's address? You should have started with that.
And miss all the dancing? Nonsense.
Nonsense.
Now this I consider a favor. One I hope you'll remember in future dealings.
Eso no me agrada. Para nada. Pero bueno.
Ah, that's perfect. We can look for clues there. What this Calliope was doing, who her enemies were.
I should remind you there is an element of danger. A killer is on the loose, no?
Quizá la próxima, Freddy, necesito que me ayudes, Pan. No me preocupa. Claro que nos preocupa, por Dios. Por eso necesitaré su ayuda.
Then I'll definitely need backup.
You'll be fine. After all, what's a mortal to do that you cannot?
I can speak Hindi. Okay, fine. I get it. I need to find Kaz and Brian. Just tell them you're okay. If not the other stuff.
Then I guess I'll go check this place out on my own.
So glad that's settled. I'll let you get to it. I've drinking to resume. Ta-ta.
Fuga, 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 fuga. Refugio de la musa. Vámonos pues. A ver, ¿qué es esto? ¿Qué es un diario? Oh, ok, ya entendí. Vamos al refugio de la musa.
Oh, it's open. That's not a good sign.
Oh, está chida. No mames, está bien chida. Nice.
This is Calliope's apartment? I don't know what I was expecting, but not this. Hello? Oh, sure, Grace, good job. Just announce to the killer that you're here.
Está súper padre.
I better have a look around.
Mirar guitarra, mirar luz, mirar pintura elegante, mirar pintura de Warhol, mirar batería, mirar foto de Elvis, mirar arpa, mirar instrumento. Bueno, no quiero saber cómo murió nada más porque quién la mató. Mirar guitarra, mirar luz. Vamos a poner una pintura elegante. O sea, tengo que ver todo como...
Damn, look at that. That's beautiful. How do you even get one of these?
Nomás la dibujas así acá. Está muy bella, ya la había visto, por cierto. Fue lo primero que llamó mi atención.
After Calliope left the audition, where did she go? Did she follow me? Did she come here? I want to believe this is just an ironic photo of Elvis and she wasn't like his muse or...
Ah, pues sí, porque ella vive muchos años, ¿no? Algo así. Porque era una diosa.
So many instruments in here. Did she play all of them?
Pues por la forma en la que cantaba, yo creo que sí.
I don't see anything useful down here. Maybe there's something upstairs?
Está chido.
Oh man. Keep it together, Grace. It's just your average, everyday...
No mames.
There were only 3 muses, you know, not 9. Whenever they found someone who made something truly masterful or created a new art form, they'd pass on their idol on. Take a new name. You see, that's how the mortals became confused. They got it wrong. Like they got almost everything about us wrong.
What you doing here, bitch?
What are you doing? Sitting here in the dark?
What does it look like I'm doing?
Preparing your villainous monologue?
I'm grieving.
Ah, no, sí sufro.
For a dear friend. If I may ask, how did you find this place? And what are you doing here?
Pues le podría decir, pues sí, no le decimos sobre Pan para que si él sabe algo de que él es malo o algo así, pues nos diga.
Pan told me about it. I was hoping I could find something, some clue about what happened.
You've already met Pan?
Entonces,
How
Pan
odd.
sí existe.
Well, at least he lifted a finger to help me. For his own gain, maybe, but it's better than nothing.
I honestly wish I could help you, Grace. You and Calliope both deserved better.
Me contarías algo de Carla, ¿por qué no puedes ayudarme? Porque este lugar está tan desordenado, ¿por qué me defendiste? ¿Por qué no puede ayudarme?
Why can't you help me exactly? Pan said there's no specific rule against it.
It's not that I'm forbidden to help you, Grace. It's that you don't want my help.
Of course I do! You have to know more than me about almost everything!
My help will only make things worse.
How is that possible? I've been sentenced to death.
And without my help, you stand a chance of avoiding that fate.
¿A poco? No, pues si esto está diciendo él. ¿Por qué este lugar está tan desordenado? Cuéntame algo de Calliope.
Can you tell me about Calliope? I barely knew her, but she seemed...
She was a beautiful soul, if troubled.
Troubled?
She thought the idols had lost their way. She argued with us, with all of us, that we needed to change. We hadn't spoken in years. I hadn't seen her home before today. I'd rather not talk about it.
Nos cuente, bicho culo. Yo toda mala. ¿Por qué este lugar está tan desordenado? ¿Por qué me defendiste? ¿Cómo sé quién es el asesino? ¿Cómo sé quién no eres el asesino?
So you won't answer my questions. You're sitting here in the dark. You say you're mourning Calliope.
What are you insinuating?
I don't know you. For all I know, you could be the killer. You came to get rid of evidence, maybe, or you knew I was coming and you're here to throw me off.
That's ridiculous.
Is it? The only thing you've said is that I don't want your help, but that's ridiculous?
I can't do this.
Que no sé. ¿No avanzó ni un poco? ¿Me explicarías por qué? ¿Por qué no le puedo dar clic?
I don't have anywhere else to go.
Meaning?
Meaning, I'm not leaving until you give me something. I wouldn't do this if it wasn't literally life or death. But I need to know what the problem is.
I haven't sung in centuries.
According to Pan, I can't force anyone to do anything.
Phantom pains from a missing friend, feeding thoughts, thoughts that never end. What did I do? What didn't I do? Here she is, only in your head. Long gone fights, but they're never dead. What did I do? What didn't I do?
What did you do? What didn't you do?
Cause and effect. The earth shook and my instinct was protect. She said, come, there's waves to ride. I stayed shut inside, and that's where she and I would disconnect. Cause and
You held fast. What's that about?
stubborn me thought I'd wait her out. Usually she'd come back to me. You see, she'd return. We'd do that old dance, knowing both there was not a chance that I would change. But she
demuestre.
Cause and effect. Somebody finds you here, they might project and think you
killed her.
No.
Then help me and you'll show I never had a reason to suspect. Cause and effect.
But I've tried.
Never with me. We haven't tried.
Let's see.
So did I give you pause?
I'll come and join your cause. Perhaps there is some change we can effect.
That hidden voice will always play. On a loop, it will always say, what did I do? What didn't I do?
It's a song you can't erase, but you can make a tiny space for what you will do. Something
Very well, I'll help. Though I'm uncertain what you expect me to do.
Athena called you the god of prophecy, didn't she? Isn't that telling the future?
Prophecy is the last thing you need, Grace.
¿Tú qué sabes que es lo que necesito? Creo que podría ser útil. ¿Me explicarías por qué otra vez con lo mismo? Que nos explique por qué.
It'd be helpful if you could explain why, exactly. This is all new to me, remember?
Yes, of course, that's true. It's so easy to forget that. To receive a prophecy is not simply to be told what might happen, it's to be told what will happen. To know a prophecy is to be bound to its outcome. Only in ignorance is one free to choose.
Dígame si es verdad. Digo, bueno, pues, o sea, en este mundo, ¿verdad? No parece que sirva para nada. Hablas del destino. Ujú. ¿Por qué no le puedo seleccionar? Hey. Bueno, ¿cómo funciona?
What? That makes no sense. If you tell me I'm gonna fall into a hole.
Then you will.
No, but I'll just avoid holes. All holes, any hole.
And the act of trying to avoid them is what will make you fall. Worse, prophecies are never crystal clear. Sometimes you won't understand the full meaning until it's too late.
¿Qué tipo de poder es ese?
So you have a power you won't ever use because all it does is hamstring you. Yikes.
Welcome to my life. But there might be something else I can do to help. Come with me. There's someone I'd like you to meet.
No, pues estos morros presentando a todo el mundo.
This is where you live?
Oh, yes. Sometimes. And excuse the mess. I don't get many visitors.
Don't worry about it. I have 3 brothers. I've seen a mess or two.
Well, you're being kind. I admit I hadn't realized how bad it was.
You said I'm here to meet someone?
Ah, yes. Do you know what an oracle is?
Let me guess. Another idol?
Not quite. They serve as a channel of sorts for my powers. This allows them to offer insight, knowledge they have no earthly means to possess. There's always been one. Over the ages, no matter where I go, one manages to find me.
Meaning there's an oracle here.
There is.
What?
No mames, es una persona.
I have brought someone to see you.
How many times do I have to tell you? I'm not a magic fortune cookie. Is that what Paul told you? Oracle's my handle. And even if I was the Oracle, I'm certainly not his Oracle.
Mucho gusto, ¿no? ¿Por qué putas no puedo seleccionar algunos? De verdad.
You know what Apollo is, right?
Oh, I know what Paul says he is. Just because someone says they can fly does not make them the Tooth Fairy. Look, I'm sure he told you all sorts of nonsense. I use computers. I'm a hacker. That's it.
I ask very little of you, Oracle. Your help here would be appreciated.
Fine. Don't get your abs in a twist. Okay, so Paul brought you all this way just to see little old me. What's on your mind, sis?
No dejas de llamarlo Pau. Vives aquí, eres buena con las computadoras.
You keep saying Paul. Do you mean Apollo?
Yeah, I know. Apollo, if that is his real name, says he's a god of prophecy, blah, 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 blah.
But you don't believe him.
Believe him? Who'd believe that? It's super weird, but he's a decent guy, so he can be Apollo if he wants, but I just can't call him that.
No. ¿Vives aquí?
Do you live here?
I crash here, yeah. Better here than home.
She showed up one day, as the oracles do. Naturally, she is welcome to stay as long as she likes.
And see the way he talks. I thought maybe he was a creep at first, but nah, Paul's aight.
The highest of praise.
He'd be more alright if he did some laundry.
Necesito información.
I'm looking for information about someone named Calliope. Can you help?
Oh, the lady from that apartment I sent Paul to. Yeah, I've been checking that out.
What did I tell you?
I looked it up. You could do the same if you learned to use the computer. Here, hold up, I'll show you.
Groserita la mocosa.
There. The apartment was originally purchased 2 years ago by a holding company, Core with a K Enterprises.
Oh. Oh, I see. That would be Persephone.
Como que tenía cara de mala, ¿verdad? Lo
I
sabía.
knew it! All that rage back at the course had to be an act. She's involved in this somehow.
I realized Persephone was angry, but I didn't know she and Calliope were friends. How strange. The good news is that Persephone is easy to find. I can take you to her if you like.
Pues... Ay, me está dando un poco de soñar. Ahora sí me ayudarás. Preferiría ir sola.
I'm thinking she won't be happy to see me.
Pero sí a mí.
Persephone is rarely happy to see anyone.
Great! We're all done now.
Thank you for your help, Oracle. Please, do try to get out from behind your screens at least once today. Perhaps go for a walk.
Yeah, sure, will do. Leave a tip on your way out.
Fugation. Tashier la tarjetita. Mis colores favoritos. De hecho, por eso me llamó la atención tanto este juego, por los colores. Fuimos a una...
Welcome to the underworld.
Wow. How have I never heard of this place?
Persephone keeps it a secret, while still managing to draw a crowd every night. Don't ask me how.
Con qué cara.
Here in the underworld, idols can be themselves,
De que odia la vida.
even if they don't look human.
Persephone runs a nightclub called the Underworld. It's a little on the nose, isn't it?
Maybe, but I wouldn't say that to her.
Still, it seems like a weird thing for a god to do.
We all get through the years somehow, Grace. If we're to find Persephone in all this, we'll need to split up. Have you considered what you'll say to her?
Ay. A ver, puedo preguntarle.
You don't think I could just ask her about it?
Not if she doesn't want to talk to you. She may need a nudge. You need to be prepared to use your powers, as you did with me. Come find me in the crown if you need anything. Otherwise,
Que bailen.
be careful, Grace.
Hablar con Apolo, Eros, Hermes, Pan. Apolo, Eros, Hermes. Pues no me acuerdo quién era Eros, así que vamos a ver. Ah, no lo conozco todavía, entonces, ok.
Oh, hey. You're the new muse, aren't you?
I guess I am, yeah.
Aphrodite mentioned it. Didn't figure I'd see you here, though. Oh, excuse the manners. Name's Eros, god of sex.
Wait, did you say that you're the god of sex?
Desire, really. Sensuality. Attraction. Why? Were you expecting a chubby little flying baby with a bow and arrow?
I wasn't...
I actually preferred Cupid, but Pan had to be the trickster. Spread all those stupid stories.
I'm sorry.
Why? It's not your fault. Just another grudge I get to carry around forever.
Here's the thing. I'm looking for Persephone, but I can't find her anywhere.
Well, I know where she is, but I question whether she'd be happy to see you. I like you, but Mother told me what happened at the chorus. I don't want to cause trouble with Persephone.
I don't know Persephone well, but considering what I do know, I don't blame you.
I know it's lousy, and I'm sorry. I hope I can make it up to you someday.
Wink face. ¿Quién era Afrodita, weón?
You know Aphrodite, right? I only met her the once.
Sure, she's my mother. You know how it is.
How would I know? New here, remember?
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. I wasn't thinking. But you hear a lot of idols talk about each other like that. You know, mother, brother, sister, grandfather. None of us are actually related. We just played a family for so many centuries, it may as well be true.
¿Cómo que Afrodita su madre acaba de decir que no? Entonces no va a saberme qué duda.
So Aphrodite is your mother, but not really.
That's right.
Okay.
A long time ago, she took care of me when I needed taking care of. The mortals, they just assumed. These days, well, it's not like that anymore. We're not as invulnerable as we used to be. Least of all, Aphrodite.
The god of sex at a club. Looking for someone?
Once I might have, sure. Now I'm just here to see it happen.
See what happen?
Look out there. See all these people. The hope, the anticipation, the connections, they bounce off each other. To me, it's like lightning.
¿Lo disfrutas?
And you enjoy that?
I used to make it happen, you know. Mortals once begged me to make it happen, to inspire true love. But now I only inspire sex. Not the same thing. It's just as well. People should find true love the hard way. They'll value it more.
That's true.
You seem a little distracted. Is everything okay?
Of course it is. Sure. Not obvious, huh? Truth is, I don't come here that often. No, it's hard to get away. I just want... Nope, never mind.
I'm willing to listen if you need to talk.
I appreciate that. Maybe some other time.
Anda pues, perro, ten esto.
I'll see you around.
Count on it.
A ver, ahora con Hermes. Ah, ese güey me cae mal, no sé por qué.
Whoa, you're here. I mean, you gotta be somewhere, but you're here.
Hello, Hermes.
Sorry about running off on you back at the thing. Didn't really have a choice, but sorry anyway.
Do you know if Persephone is here? I need to talk to her.
Oh, you're serious. Why would you want to talk to Persephone? Nobody ever wants that. One time, I laughed too loud near her, and she threatened to ban me from the club. I don't want to be banned. I like it here.
Como que me cae mal, como que le voy a decir.
Pull yourself together. Are you gonna let Persephone boss you around forever?
Maybe?
No, you do that, she'll be walking all over you for centuries. You're a god.
Yeah, I'm a god.
You never know, she might be impressed, right?
Heck yeah. Yeah, let me know when you want to find her. I'll even stand way, way back while you chat.
No, pues este güey no... Ya, con Perséfone, por Dios. Qué miedo. Ya sabía que iba a venir.
If you're angry with anyone, Persephone, be angry with me. It was I who...
I will deal with you later. I was willing to leave you be, Grace, to wait until your guilt was certain. And yet here you are, in my domain, uninvited. Why? Are you here to beg for mercy? Are you here to challenge me? Should I be afraid?
Que intensita la Perséfone. No quiero problemas. No quiero pelear. ¿Qué problema tienes? No quiero pelear.
I'm not trying to start a fight. Far from it.
Todo tranquilo.
I came here hoping you could help me.
Help you? Perhaps you could help me instead. I'd like to understand a few things. Do you really expect us to believe that Calliope chose you? What's the real story? Did you stumble across her as she lay dying and desperate? Are you an accident? Did you learn what she was? Did you torture her, hold her at the point of death until she agreed to hand over her eidolon?
Persephone, this isn't...
You have every reason to try to prove your innocence, Grace. But I have no reason to help you.
Qué miedo, ya me dio miedo Perséfone. Tú también eres sospechosa. Cada vive en tu apartamento. Es que a ver, hay que tomarlo todo con calma porque si le digo tú también eres sospechosa va a decir ¿qué te pasa, zorra? Entonces, a ver, esto porque no entiendo.
You knew Calliope.
We all knew Calliope.
She was staying at your apartment.
You knew her. Better than I or anyone else suspected.
Are you implying that I had something to do with her death?
Prove you didn't. That's how idols work, isn't it?
Va a cantar. A ver, vamos a ver qué tal canta esta.
You hear that? You're in my house, little muse. You want answers? Fight for them.
A lost little girl. You shouldn't have come here. And I sure ain't in the mood to make new friends. Go home, little girl. The shadows drawing near. And you all alone, we both know how this ends. Let's see how far she bends. We all know how this ends.
Testing 3, is this thing on? Are you testing me with your coterie, ogling expectantly? Heads up, wrecking me won't come for free. See, it won't be easy, Persephone, when I use the moves I bring blessedly. Shadows don't scare me, see, I'll survive it. Maybe you want to do this in private.
You're lost, little girl. You're wasting our time now. The gall of a squeaking mouse in a lion's den. Give up, little girl. The bus home is leaving. Seen it so many times, we all know how this ends.
Now remind me, P, jog my memory. Sorry, not up on my ancient history. Underworld, now that rings a bell. Was it you who was married to the king of hell? It's hazy, Hades, so you're his lady? Before my time, because I'm such a baby. Please teach me my ABCs. Me, I never featured in Euripides. So where are they now? Wow, look around. You're the big cheese of a hole in the ground.
Don't you have any idea what you're dealing with, child? Surprise, surprise, coins on your eyes. Give them to the ferryman. Get it in your little head. You're spitting at the queen of the dead.
Of the dead.
You're not my queen, P. I'm alive. You got a real life muse in this basement dive. You could use a boost. Should I play a gig? Hey, word of mouth works, P. It'll be big.
Get lost, little girl.
I need a room and a rider and a cut of the
You're
bar.
making me angry.
I got needs, you see. Say please, I'll bring keys and a couple guitars.
You don't want to know how far we could
We
descend.
haven't fun yet? I'm sorry, what's up? Let me guess how it ends. Yeah, you already said.
Back off, little girl.
We're
Nice,
young, you're old, we
that's
live,
cute.
You're
die.
asking for trouble.
The end, see, that's how time works. Bye-bye.
You wanna push me, so look and then see how this ends. How this always ends.
Don't you have any idea how you sound right now? We hear it all the time. The world is full of ghosts and nothing's ever born. You're choking on dust down here now. Maybe that's your cue. Time's come to move on. Make space for someone new. Someone not as bored as you. Maybe this new news will do.
Don't use that word.
Y le dijo boring y
You
ya
have
se
no
emputó.
right to use that word. After what you did to her.
Ay, cálmate, Persephone, no sabes nada.
Don't I
es más, tú
just
eres
kill you and
fascinante.
wipe the floor with you? Don't use that word. You have to fight to use that word.
Pues vamos a darle,
You
pues.
don't go in and take. That's your biggest mistake. For Calliope's
A ver, vamos a picarle
sake.
Jessica.
You lost them, you know, if you ever had them. You were only the warm-up act to the main event. They're here for the headline show. You're free to go. Guess now we know how it ends.
No, no, que no se acabe. La cara de ese güey.
Is that enough, Persephone? Do we need to go another round?
Sí, otra,
No.
otra ronda, por favor.
No, you've earned your answers. Calliope came to me years ago. She'd grown tired of arguing with the idols, tired of being branded a troublemaker. She couldn't watch the idols wither away without a fight. I knew how she felt. So I gave her the apartment.
You gave her that beautiful place? That's generous of you.
I had it to give.
Generosity isn't exactly what you're known for, Persephone.
I felt sorry for her, Apollo. Not that it makes any difference. It's been at least 2 years since we spoke. After I heard the news, I went to the apartment and turned it upside down. I had to know the truth.
That was you?
I didn't find anything. Nothing to say what she had been involved with, or gotten into, or who she might have been fighting with.
Sospechosa. Yo digo que es ella. Mira, justo me parece sospechosa.
I don't know. That sounds suspicious.
I hoped I could find evidence, something that made sense. But no, it was only you.
I made sense?
You were there. You were covered in her blood. There was no other explanation. But now I'm not so sure.
If it wasn't Grace, that means someone else was behind Calliope's death. Someone who could keep their involvement hidden.
One of us.
Does it have to be an idol? You thought I killed Calliope. Couldn't it have been some other mortal?
Despite how we might look, it's not a simple matter to kill an idol.
It was difficult enough to believe you had done it. If another mortal killed her, they somehow escaped detection. We found nothing, no evidence of a battle.
You looked?
Of course we looked. What do you think was happening while you waited? If Calliope was attacked elsewhere, even magic revealed no trace of it.
Did Calliope have any enemies? The way you talk about her, she must have. What? What am I missing?
Calliope had a way of making people angry. She could be argumentative.
Yes, but enough to make enemies who wanted her dead?
Not that you or I know of, apparently, but that doesn't mean they didn't exist.
What about Athena? She seemed awfully insistent on declaring me guilty, don't you think?
Athena? No, Athena follows the rules.
Well...
Athena has one goal, and one goal only. To protect the idols. And that included Calliope. She'll eventually drive us all mad with her vigilance, but break her own rules? I don't see it.
What about Pan? He showed up at my place out of nowhere, right after I left the chorus.
He did what?
I have to wonder what his angle is.
He has one, that's for certain. Though I've never thought of him as a killer. It would be too... messy.
Still, we should consider the idea. For him to show up so quickly is... odd.
For all I know, either one of you could have done it and you're just playing along.
Apollo is capable of many things, but lying? He was never any good at it.
Whereas we know how capable you are of murder.
Okay, this isn't...
The one and only god I killed deserved it.
Right. Sorry I brought it up. Wait. Did you say magic?
You can battle me through a song in a world of your own creation, and yet magic is beyond belief?
Well, sure. I just thought...
We have our powers just as you have yours.
I can grow a field of corn like nobody's business.
Some would say our powers are also magic, but true magic is a different and older power. Hecate's domain.
And it was of no use here.
We shouldn't rule it out. We haven't tried everything yet.
Couldn't we go to Athena with this? If you've changed your minds and you're both part of the chorus...
Athena would be sympathetic, but the die has been cast.
She won't go back on the edict, not without clear evidence.
Oh, now you want evidence?
She acted on the information she had. If we want to sway her, we need something better.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do. You know the idols. Don't you have any ideas?
I told you I wouldn't be of much help, Grace.
Did you now? That's unsurprising. When are you ever of help to anyone but yourself?
Says the woman who forced Grace to challenge her rather than answer a simple question.
Calliope died, Apollo. Calliope, who came with us all the way from the old world.
You think I don't know that? Are you forgetting what the muses meant to me?
Sí, que se dejen de mamadas, que dejen de pelear.
Stop it! Stop fighting! Is this what the idols are like? You just what? Live forever and never get over anything?
Güey, la neta, güey. Pinches amarguetes.
Super. Becoming a god was such a gift. Wow.
La neta, que mamada.
Calliope, I'm listening now. Tell us what end you were doomed.
Tú fuiste. Tú la mataste acá.
Calliope, blinded by fire, one match did you strike that consumed you.
How could you blame her? What could she have done to earn such a fate? You are blinded.
God of the sun hides from his own eyes. What would you know about fate?
You say that you knew her, she was family to us, yet you don't hesitate to accuse her. Oh, queen without a throne, go bitter with fury. Not everyone seeks to betray you.
Stop this! Please remember what we are here to do.
We must avenge our muse.
Apollo, your help is not needed here. Go ahead and abandon another muse.
How could you throw that gauntlet at me? Could your heart shrivel any further?
You abandoned me to a terrible fate.
You replay your injuries
It's
till
far
it's too
too
late.
late. You know how far I've been before I
trapped.
snapped.
This is not about you. Enough! This helps no one.
There he is, God of the Sun.
Aren't you a queen with all that that means? Stop looking for a fight. These old wounds, they confine you. You're more than your pain.
She abandoned us.
¿Quién, güey?
Follow him or stay.
Güey, con ninguno me quiero quedar, los dos son unos pendejos. Es verdad.
Now that Apollo isn't sucking all the oxygen out of the room, perhaps we can get somewhere.
Pinche perseguidor.
Just as well. He said from the start that he didn't want to help, that he'd just make things worse.
Well, that's what you get when you live in a world of prophecies and riddles. Apollo will forever chase his own tail. But he brought you to me, so that's something. I'll admit the problem you present is a sticky one. If an idol is behind Calliope's death, they're clever. I need time to formulate a plan.
A ver, entonces tenemos...
I have to ask, is Athena really not an option? She wouldn't see what you see? At all?
She might. Athena's no fool. She sees everything in terms of risk. Anything with the slightest chance of being a danger to the idols will not be tolerated.
A ver si un risco.
In this scenario, I'm the unacceptable risk?
At worst, a murderer. At best, a usurper.
I have to be a usurper? I can't just be a happy accident?
In Athena's world, there are only dangerous accidents.
What should I do while you're formulating? I don't like sitting on my hands.
Yeah, I've noticed. If you wish to keep busy, burn down the city, start a revolution, become a terror the likes of which mortals only dream.
Really?
No, Grace. Go home. Be patient. When you see me next, I'll have a better idea of what to do.
Mija, pues hubiera pensado desde antes, qué pedo. Pues yo creo que voy a parar, amigos. Oh, fuck, apenas tengo otro viewer y hoy justo me voy a ir. Ni pedo, amigo. A ver, pensamos a ver qué va a pasar.
Hey, Freddy. Have you been waiting up this whole time?
Yeah? A goat man sends you off into the night. Your life is on the line. And I'm gonna, what, sleep? I was so worried after you left, and... Well, I also felt like crap. You were right to be mad. I said I'd support you as your friend, and I didn't. I don't know why I acted like that. I just had this image of you being swept off into some new world.
Qué pinche egoísta, eh.
Without me.
Muy mal. Pues no hay opción de decirle que es un egoísta, ¿verdad? Así que te perdono, o sea.
Don't even sweat it, Freddy. This isn't exactly a normal situation.
That's true. I got carried away by your magical song isn't our usual kind of fight.
Just wait until Kaz and Brian hear about this.
Nuh-uh. No, the band can wait. First, tell me everything that happened since I saw you last. Huh. Persephone runs a club called the Underworld. That's a little on the nose.
That's what I said.
And you ended up staying with her instead of Apollo? I don't know, Grace. She sounds a little volatile.
She's not so bad. At least with Persephone, you know exactly where you stand.
I guess. Wow, she just sounds so different from the myths about her. So what are your options? You need to go back to Persephone at some point?
I could go back to Apollo's as well. Make sure he's not sore about what happened.
Oh, and, there's this. Pan left a card, says, "Come by Olympus." I doubt he means the mountain in Greece.
De seguro desde un principio tenía que haber ido con Pan.
Huh. I wonder what he wants.
Probably to cash in his precious favor.
Still not a fan?
You know how some people just set your teeth on edge? That's Pan. I can't help it. But it doesn't matter. I said I'd help, and that's what I'll do. You can count on me, Grace.
Thanks, Freddy.
The muse? Oh, the embodiment of inspiration. Can you believe it?
Yeah, kinda.
Bueno, ahora sí. Ya voy a parar el stream, amigos. Gracias por verme. Mañana voy a streamear Tempra. Yo creo que Tempra. Voy a seguir jugando este juego. Me está gustando mucho. Me encanta cómo cantan. Me encantan las canciones, las rimas. Lo que va me está gustando mucho. Así que mañana vemos qué pasa. Y pues bonita noche, que descansen.